What about now? Can you guys hear me now? Let's give it a minute. Maybe this will work. I did check. I did. Hold on. Let's see if it works now. And this is why I use Twitch. I don't have no problems with Twitch. That's why I don't use this shit anymore. All right. Well, I guess I got to start all over again. Yay! Guys, I own Unshackled. Me. At the end of the day, the buck stops with me. This is my email. This is my YouTube. And contrary to what people believe, I created Unshackled. No, let me rephrase that. We as a community created Unshackled. If you remember correctly, it was you guys who talked me into creating this channel. All of the community wanted this. No, I own it. I own it, gamer. I have removed him from YouTube. He cannot produce. I removed him from the page. Well, I didn't remove him. I took him off as admin. Because my page, my channel, I can get in trouble for shit. Not Doc, not Dutch, none of that. Me, I get in trouble. And I know, gamer, I was wrong. I don't own it. The community owns it. Okay, the community. It was not just me. You guys, all of you, every single fucking one of you. All of you guys wanted this, remember? This was everybody's decision because I was done. After I got kicked out of BV, remember, I was done. I wasn't going to do anymore. I wasn't going to do anything. You guys, as a community, came together and said, no, Shadow, create your own channel and we will watch. You guys did it. It was this. And I went with it. We flowed with it. Hey, yeah, you're absolutely right. I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to say your name. I might destroy it. Okay, but you know something? It was a drunken babble, but you know he's a grown man, and you're not gonna go bubble him. This is nothing personal, guys. There's nothing personal. Okay, you guys do what you're gonna do. But this is, yes, he is still a good guy. I agree, Duncan. I completely agree with you. But I have to take friendship, is put it aside, and I had to remove him as producer. I had to take him off of being admin of the page. I cannot have that kind of shit on this page if we want to keep Unshackled going. What's happening, Soviet? I mean, really, guys, this can't be personal. This is a video game. If you don't like the producer I picked, then just don't watch, man. I mean, really, just don't watch. We have a Wednesday show. Watch that one. If you don't like Wednesdays, you don't like neither show, there's all kinds of shows. You got the BV show still. You got the new one by Roy, which is a good one. I mean, hell, make your own page, your own show. But you cannot keep it and take it personal. There is nothing personal about a video game. I understand you guys don't like, some of you guys don't like my Saturday producer. That's fine. That is no problem, man. That is y'all's choice. Okay, cool. Y'all don't like them, don't watch. I mean, there you go. We got Soviet's bringing back the Latino show. You should bring it under the Unshackled brand, baby. Unshackled, Latino style. All right. Hold on, I need a cigarette. But I woke up to 4 or 5 different people. Even Data King PN'd me. Of all people. Of somebody who doesn't really watch or do anything about the show or anything like that. Unshackled Espanol. There we go. See? Bayou. Bayou. Awesome. But I mean, really, taking this shit so personal. You cannot take it personal. You can't. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If I say your name wrong, please tell me. Alok. Is that right? I mean, I feel like I'm gonna destroy your name. I mean, I'm serious, guys. Let us keep I said it right. Woohoo. We really, really need to keep that shit separate. If you guys and I've said this, if you have a problem, take that shit to your own channel. If you take it to your own personal messages, do not bring it to the brand. It gives the brand a bad name. It gives you a bad name. It just makes you look bad. And I understand he was wasted. Fine. But he is still a grown man with making his own choices. All right. We have, we have Dutch as a producer. We have David as a producer. We have Venom as a producer. They're the only ones. Well, David can't make a show yet, and neither can Lady Warrior, which I will be fixing today. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely, Soviet. Absolutely. There has to be separate issues. Okay, guys, this is a video game. This is not real life. You are playing a video game to have fun. Whether the game runs good, the game runs bad, if it's a good game, bad game, does not matter. That matters not at all. What matters is that this is a game. You're supposed to have fun. Have a good time. If you can't have a good time, why play? We do these shows to have fun. That is what I wanted. I didn't want Unshackled to become Unshackled Days of Your Lives. Dutch is back. Dutch is a producer. All right, just to go ahead and clear the air now. Dutch is my Saturday producer. He is my Saturday producer. He is the one who is doing my he's going to be doing the European um time zones, and Anton will be just go ahead and clear the air. Anton will be his co-producer. So we'll have two producers who will be running the Saturday show. All right. We have David and Venom on Wednesday for the American side. We will have Dutch and Anton on the European side. All right. And hopefully we'll have Soviet underneath ours. But as for the shows, everybody makes mistakes on them. All of us. Like Venom, he actually shut the show down Wednesday. How many times have you guys seen me do that? It happens. It happens. No, I got rid of Phil. I have taken Phil off the I took Phil off of the page. I took him off the channel. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead, Midnight. I mean, hopefully there will be maybe there'll be another page. I mean, there's another show out there. Roy's show is awesome. They call the Situation Room. Damn good show. A lot of awesome guys on it. Watch that show. That show rocks. So, I mean, that's not a problem. I have no personal beef with Phil. I like Phil. All right. Phil's a good guy. This is where you got to separate friendship. And I'm just going to put it this way, friendship from business. I make no money off of Unshackled, but still, it's still kind of like a business. You have to separate that. It won't. Unshackled will not go down that road. There will be no personal drama on this show. I will remove you quick and in a hurry. I will get rid of you. I don't care. Friendship or not. I have already said that. I already said that. There will be no more personal beef. I am not kidding. Me and Phil are friends. I've got no problems with Phil, but I removed him for that sheer reason. There will be no personal beefs. None. I can't let it happen. I mean, was I wrong? I'll ask you guys. Was I wrong to remove him for after okay, after telling you guys that there was gonna be no more personal beefs on the page, seeing a personal problem on the page and on the channel, was I wrong to remove him? I'll ask you guys. I mean, I will see what you guys think, if I should be wrong. If I was wrong to remove him, friendship or not. Oh, and British, we've been friends a long, long time. You need to you need to be on these shows too, bitch. Yeah, he might have. Richard, you're absolutely right. He might have, okay? But am I not wrong that he's a grown man that knows his own decisions? He could have did it on his own page. He has his own YouTube. He could have done it on his own page. He didn't have to bring it to Unshackled. I could have, I would have left it if he would have made it on his own page. I would have left him as producer. I would have left him as administrator. He chose to do it on the Unshackled brand. Drunk or not. Yeah, you know, I can't. I couldn't let it go, guys. I can't let it slide. I couldn't let it slide. I mean, I don't. It's not something I wanted to do, but it's something I had to do. There was no choice in it. I mean, I hate that I'll be honest. I feel like shit that has gone this far. It should never have gone this far. Now, I don't understand how it went from such, an open talking show to a closed show to a reopened show to a closed show to I made you producer. I own this brand. I do this. I did that. I do this. How did this happen? I don't see how it could have happened. This is just a YouTube page, guys. No, I did not, Blunt. I did not give him a chance to apologize. I'll be straight out. I'll go ahead and say that now. No, I took immediate action. I am not that kind of person. I am a. You guys know this. You guys have seen me play. Okay, you guys have seen me play. You know I am. I don't think before I act. I just act. That is just how I am. I went. I shut it all down. I deleted the video. I removed him from being a producer and admin. No, I'll be straight out. I did not give him a chance to apologize at all. I just shut it down quick. I mean, he said he stepped away from the game. So, I mean, all right. See, okay. Then I see. This is what I like. I like. Remember, I did not just create this channel, guys. You guys helped. You guys, it was you, the community, who talked me into making Unshackled. So I like it when you guys give me this kind of input. If I was wrong, tell me. I have no problems admitting if I'm wrong. I don't give a shit. I am not perfect. I'm not God. I am Shadow Killer. I have made many mistakes. If I made a mistake, tell me. I mean, I don't understand how it's gone so far. I'm about to open up the group or open up the link. So if you guys want to join in, I said my rant. I want to hear your opinion on it. So, Payal, there's a link to the hangout. Oh, Legion Night. Damn, did it not post? There we go. Bingo. Yeah, Legion Night will live. That will be a night that will live forever. We almost shut down Kicksai's website. That was a great night. All right, link is open. You guys want to join in? Join in, have your say. Don't care. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. Is the link not work? I don't understand this shit. I really hate this fucking thing. Copy. All right, let's try this shit again, shall we? No, you don't need a camera, just need a mic. All right, let's see if that works. Try that one. What? On how much? Yes. I got chicken out. Matter of fact,
we have 2 free pizzas, remember?
yeah. Well, no, you had to use like $10. Devin had to use like $10 and something.
Yeah, and we were gonna get 2 orders of garlic knots, and then you need to get wings.
Okay, cool. We're good to go.
That's why it's $50. We're back.
Did that link work? That's up to you. I like the garlic nuts better. That's what I used. Fucking hate YouTube. Yeah, that's the link I used. She's off.
Oh yeah.
His time is so different. I have no idea. Ask him.
You're in the shower.
Oh, I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Sorry.
Try that link. If not, sorry. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Now, damn it, I don't know why the fuck this thing ain't work. I'm serious. Oh, there we go. We got. Oh,
you're gonna have a shitload of Unshackles.
There we go. We got a couple people joining in. Yeah, it's you. This is why I like using Twitch. We might have to switch to Twitch. YouTube is like fucking pain. I never use YouTube.
No, I honestly think the issue was originally this being a straight live feed rather than a scheduled program. But Mercedes and Richard and Dutch, I'm assuming, is another war commander Unshackled in here.
Yeah.
All right, and myself then.
There's nobody else.
Yes. I'll come back. Where'd she go? Or he? Oh, well.
Okay.
Oh, hello,
everybody.
Forgive us if we use regular names because obviously we're all coming in under a single banner due to the link issues. Although those have the blank blue screens too. But
Can't unmute my mic. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can't fix
that. Unplug it and plug it back in if it's a USB device. Occasionally, YouTube causes that issue.
So,
yeah, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, it's not me. This is YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, nobody can even hear me the first like 3 minutes.
I guess.
Hey, welcome. Hey, welcome. How you doing, bro?
Wow, TJ. Wow.
Yeah,
that's something you don't need to see first thing in the morning.
What you see the GIF?
Yeah.
Yes. We can see the motion, but on YouTube it's going to be a still image.
Yeah, a half-naked Asian guy rubbing oil on his chest this early in the morning.
He's that guy from Hangout.
The Hangover, yeah.
Yeah, The Hangover.
Yeah. He's one of my favorite comedians, actors.
All right.
I just jumped on because I wanted to say thank you for posting this video, SK, for airing what needed to be aired. I appreciate it. It's a sad thing, but it needed to be done.
I can't, like I said, at the end of the day, the buck stops with me, and I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let it go. Yeah. I deleted the video. It's gone. Guys can't watch it. I only watched 8 minutes and shut it down.
I watched 8 minutes and then I stopped it. I told you.
I mean, I'm not going to watch, I'm not going to watch something like that. I decide who becomes producer from now on. All right. Like I said, I like Phil. I have no problems with Phil. Phil's a good guy. But you can't have friendship and run this show. You have to be able to separate because sometimes you got to make hard decisions. And it's not like this was an easy decision. It's not like, oh, great, I got a chance to boot Phil. No, that's not how it goes. Because I don't need a chance. I don't.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
You're sounding a bit far away.
That's all right. We can always fix that.
Yeah, turn him up.
Let's do it. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Oh my God. Thank you very much. That was priceless this morning with Dr. Phil. Right or wrong, it was awesome. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel good though. I don't feel good about it. But shit had to be done. I mean, it had to be done, whether you agree with me or not about it. I had to do it.
I disagree, but I agree. If you've got staff and you're going to fire one, you call the member of staff in your office, you fire them. You don't tell the whole shop floor, Mr. Jones is going to be fired, because that's wrong. However, there's a way to do it and a way not to do it. But Dr. Phil is entertaining, 100%, right or wrong. People listen to him. CM Bunny on his 2 podcasts was monotonous. Dutch guy, he tries his hardest, but he forgets to press the present button, so he missed the first hour. So what can I say?
Agreed. But as for maybe I did do this wrong. Maybe I should have taken it PM. But he made such a public video that I felt like I had no choice but to be just as public.
I'm hoping personally. I'm hoping that somehow Dr. Phil somehow gets back in.
The door is. Oh, I'll go ahead and say it now, so everybody out there in the community can hear it. The door is always open for him to come back as producer. I got no problems making him producer again. I have no problems making him admin again. I mean, I have none.
Can I say one other thing?
Of course.
It shouldn't be that somebody owns this. When Kixie are stabbing you left, right, and center, changing the goalposts every game, this was for everybody. That's why I disagree with the forum in a way, because it's just a little cliquey group who all look after each other and chat ban you for. I got banned for 6 months for saying, "Oh, hello, CM Chris. welcome. We got a rocket scientist from Vega. How can I get banned for 6 months in forum for saying CM Chris is a rocket scientist? He's come from fucking Vega. Do you know what I mean? When there's all the swearing and all the racial abuse, and I get banned for calling him a rocket scientist because he's come from Vega. Jesus Christ.
That's one of the problems I was having with Unshackled, is that a lot of it was going the way of Kixeye and BV, how the doors were locked to certain people. Things were getting deleted. Comments were being closed after a post was made. That is not how we started. And you're right. This is not. I own the brand. What I mean by owning a brand is that it falls on me.
It's
if
on
something
your
goes,
shoulders.
that's right. If
exactly.
something happens, it's my email that gets shut down. It's my YouTube that gets shut down. They can ban my Facebook account. This becomes to me. That is what I'm trying to say. Is that
I agree. It's like being the president of America.
Yep.
He's got all his generals doing everything, but the buck falls with him.
Yep. Now,
no one should ever say they own something, because if you've got no viewers, you own fuck all.
And I don't own it. This was not
it's
my
for everybody.
show. That's right. You guys talked me into creating this show. The community talked me into creating the show, because I wasn't going to create a show. Remember, I was done. But you guys,
we wouldn't let you.
Yep, it was a community. This is a community show. And when the show started getting locked, when the comments start getting shut down,
invites only, yeah.
You had to PM somebody to get an invite. That is not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, we had a couple people pop on who were trolls, and you take care of it. From now on, there's only one kind of person that is not allowed on the show, and that's a cheater. Other than that, the door is open to everybody. As soon as you log into Unshackled to get on a show, you're not affiliated with AF. You're not affiliated with TP. You're not affiliated with KT. You are a War Commander player. You are going to give your insights, your opinions, your thoughts on War Commander, on how the game is being played, how you're playing the game, how your teammates are playing the game. That is what I want to hear. I personally don't want to hear, well, I hate KT, I hate AF, I'm going to smash them, or Elite sucks dicks. I don't want to hear that shit, because they don't. Yeah, you have one or two in those groups, or 3 or 4, whatever, that ruin it for everybody else, but not the whole clan is like those 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, most people don't even know what AAF stands for. And
yeah,
I don't like all that. I just play for myself. I'd be a complete arsehole in the game. I snipe in and steal people's shadow ops, steal their Thor, get them wound up, and go home with a really big smile on my face. And okay, I'm a level 48. My base is half strong, so I can hold my own.
That's it. I mean, that's what I want. That's when we first started. That's what it was about. When you came on Unshackled to talk, you came as an individual player. And that is how we need to get back to. We need to get back to coming on these shows as an individual player, how you and your group manage the events, how you guys manage shadow ops, how you manage individual PvP, how you guys pull it off. Not, we're at war with this group, I hate this group, I hate Kixeye, fuck this group. Come on, let's get over this. Okay, we've been playing this game for such a long time. We all know Kixeye will never make this game like it was. This game will never be like it was 5 years ago. If you still play the game, that means you have accepted that Kixeye is going to take their fist and shove it right up your ass, and you're going to enjoy it because you're going to keep playing.
I mean, the other thing is everybody's complaining about the leaderboard being broken. Right?
They're broken for years.
And I agree, the leaderboard broken is frustrating. However, it's awesome for me because I can nip into a sector, quickly look at my board, steal whatever I want to steal from whoever I want to steal from, and nip out before they even know I'm in the sector.
There's always strategy.
That's it.
Perfect. People were saying, I've been in the sector 1 second. I've just got to the world map, and somebody's saying, "Oh, Stuart Tesco's just landed in the sector. Here's his cords," and I'm busted straight away. So actually, if the leaderboard's broken for another year, it's awesome for me.
See,
I'm happy.
It's been broken for how long? 4 years now?
Since,
3, 4?
No, since September, since the first warpath.
Yeah, see, I mean, come on, guys. You know, we have to just suck it up. This is just the way it is. You guys still play the game. That means you guys have accepted the fact that Kickside will never fix this game like we want it to. All right. If you guys still go to get on and every day, like right now, how many of you guys have War Commander up right now as you speak?
No comment.
Thank you.
I don't
Yes, I'm just about to go into 173 and bubble Dobra Phoenix.
See, there you go. You guys have accepted the fact that this will always be like it is. Better or worse, this is your game.
What's your game name?
Mine, Shadow Killer.
Oh, I think Shadow Killer.
Yeah.
I think I bubbled him last week.
Take a number, step in line.
I think I've done Shadow Killer.
Legion Night. You know something? That is a night that I still get PMs to this day.
I'm still banned on the forums for that night.
Oh, that night was just. That is a night that no other Kickside game will ever beat that. What happened that night? There is not one. We crashed the forums, guys. All right, that was 7 pages in 30 minutes. That shit was awesome. But because of that night, we created Unshackled. Unshackled was born that night. Think about it.
And Kickside learned to respect the players a hell of a lot more. That we were a united group of individuals that had passion and love for this game and weren't going to take bullshit.
And
that really shocked them.
There was also something else that I think they realized the hard way. Don't fuck with Shadow Killer. Because Shadow Killer will ruin your fucking day.
Yes.
But
they thought they could sneak something past you. You know, they thought they could sneak something past the community, and you called them out on it rightfully, right off the bat, and it blew up in their face.
And I did get a lot of PMs telling me that I did good by not exploiting that power.
Yeah.
Because I could have. That night showed me how powerful my voice really was. But you don't take advantage of that kind of that.
Nope.
That's not how you do things. But Unshackled was born that night. I don't play the game. I still love the game, but I don't play it. I don't play it because I don't like where the game has gone. I don't like suicide units. I don't like how they have taken. I refuse to play a game that isn't going to be any fun for me. But I still love the game. The game brought me to you guys. I mean, this game brought me to meet all of you. British Beef. I've known him 6 years, going on 7. I met him when I first. We literally both were birthed in the same sector and met that way. That is how long I've known him. I think I was like level 14. I've met all you guys through this game. So yes, of course, I have a love for the game. I have a love for this brand. This brand has brought us to get closer together as a family. And it upsets me that it was taken and exploited. And that's how I feel like it was. I feel like it was given, it became a soap opera.
Well, like I had said, you know, I'd said this behind closed doors, and I alluded to it in public, obviously. There was nothing wrong with venting your frustration, venting your anger, your concerns or whatever. But if it did not directly regard the game itself, you should use your own private channel. The fact that coming on to this title and using it because there's more viewership You know, like I could vent as many stupid things as I want on one of my YouTube channels, but wow, 4 people are going to see me bitch about something. I would never ever demean myself to come onto this program or use this banner because there's a little over 1,000 potential viewers. And I, even if I'm attacking, if I was to attack Shadow Killer, I would not come onto this channel and attack Shadow Killer, you know, from his very own venue. That's just wrong.
You disrespect the brand.
That's the point. It's got it's
I'll go and do it while you're talking.
I think I'm in second 48.
You see what I mean? I don't mean in game. I mean for something that he says or something that he's done. Now, there's been mistakes made, and from now on, going forward, these mistakes have to be rectified, and things have to be atoned for.
There has to be a chain of command, and you can't put like manager stuff out in the shop floor. So if you're firing somebody, whoever, you have to tell them first. You can't tell the whole community first.
This is true. This is true. And to speak to your point is this. Specifically the issue that occurred today. This was not something that came out of nowhere. It was not a blindsided action. It was already talked to. It was already explained behind the scenes that this was no longer acceptable. This was no longer going to be going on, and anything further to go against it was going to be sought with some sort of retribution, some sort of action. Okay. So please, so hear me out. Now, it had been mentioned that this was no longer going to be on in a public venue also. Because we are a community and a family, and we think first and foremost, and I understand that Shadow Killer's reaction and why he goes to this. Because we're a family, we want the truth explained from the horse's mouth. We don't want secondhand conversations going on, third-hand critiques of why something happened. Shadow Killer did this today specifically to not let any misinterpretation of why and what. So instead of ending up with a situation where, for example, the member is put on hiatus or detached from control of something, and then coming up and posting something on the Unshackled page or making a video and saying, well, you are fucking stabbing me in the back or doing this or doing that, or why was I disconnected, or is YouTube fucked up? You all know there's no hard feelings. This is strictly an act to quelch any abuse.
You're right what you're saying. What the only solution as an outsider and regular listener of your Unshackled, never having spoken on it before, the only solution is that everybody says their shit today, gets it all out of the system, and then tomorrow Dr. Phil is reinstated as a producer on whatever day. Dutch does his monotonous on whatever day. Venom does his on whatever day. Soviet Army does his Spanish one on whatever day.
If we're lucky, if he's willing.
That would be an awesome for the community, because you're all slating Dr. Phil, and sometimes I think what a knob on what he's saying. However, he is entertaining, and at the end of the day, we only play this game not to get metal oil Thor. We play it for entertainment, and if there's listening entertaining, even if he is talking shit, it just cracked me up how stupid it is. Because Dutch said yesterday on Unshackled, he said, oh, maybe they put them snipers in the mountains to stop people sneaking their Furies round the back. Oh, no shit, Sherlock. You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus Christ.
Now Phil is still on the Unshackled Games page, and he still can load up his videos and his Twitch pages, his channel there. And you know, I had no problems remaking him as a producer. I already told you this. This is not personal. I'll go ahead and I'll state it again so everybody can hear. My decision was not personal at all. It was an act. It was an action. Okay, I jumped right off the bat. Bam.
Yeah.
Okay, now I got no problems reinstating, bringing him back as producer. At all, none.
Provided he can.
He knows that this is my brand. Okay, that I can, and that this falls on me. If this gets shut down, that means my whole YouTube gets shut down.
No, that's true. The other thing is, wherever you are, whether you're in a thing like this, a business, a community project, there's always a chain of command, and the buck must fall somewhere.
And it starts with me.
Yeah, I
and
agree that it's your account and you're what will get penalised if things are abused. But there should be no attacking of personal players. Even though I hate Skipjack, I'd bubble her every day if I could. I hate Dobra because he's useless. But do you know what I mean? I just go and upset people because I don't really care. My account's 48. My units are so strong, I can hold my own. And I just do it. If I don't piss 5 people off in 5 different sectors, then it's been a bad day.
But at the same time, at a pub, you would sit down with Daba and you'd have a drink with him, wouldn't you?
Probably.
Yeah, but then the very next day, after sneaking out and forcing him to pay the tab, you go into your computer, log on your laptop, and bubble his base while he's in there complaining about the bill.
That is what I want back on Unshackled. That is what I want on Unshackled. I want your kind of opinion, Stuart. That is what I want on this on a channel.
No, but if you look at the forums, I'm one of the most hated players on there because for some of these shadow ops, I never even open a 70. I go to one sector 158 and steal one. Then I go to 168 and steal another one. Do you know what I mean? Just because I can go with the buggy in there, know how many minutes they've been in it, have a stop clock on my computer on the top right-hand corner, and know that in 20 seconds it's going to stop. I click and I'm in there. Do you know what I mean? And they call me cheat. I was having hundreds of tickets sent to and I stopped playing on Facebook and switched to Kixie's server just so they can monitor that I wasn't doing anything except for pissing people off.
And you know, I'll be the first one to say I am always angered at people that jump into sector, attack a few, and jump out, specifically during the warpath and not so much warpath because it's a one attack at a time, but during the standard PvE PvP seasons. But you know what? I've never ever taken a back from people like that. It is a perfectly acceptable tactic. And what you're doing, sniping and stealing, is a perfectly acceptable tactic. This is, at the end of the game, a strategy game.
And that's what needs to be on the show.
I don't call it stealing. If you're my enemy, it's not stealing, it's repatriating.
I like that.
You know, if you're my enemy, steal. It's not. They say, "Oh, you steal," blah blah blah. You know, and I say, "Yeah, I'm half Arab. What you expect? It's in my genes." You know. Do you know what I mean? But it's not stealing if you're the enemy because you're trying to jowl me. I've got my stuff all hidden in the mountains, and I only need a buggy if you've already been in that base for 7 minutes and can't complete it. My buggy and whatever air I got will complete that.
Mm-hmm.
And you get my buggy. Oh, but at least I got the base.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I enjoy going. I've got like, I think 17 sectors I go to regularly and piss everyone off in the sector, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what kind of player. That's what we need on the shows. We need that kind of player. We have enough farmers on here.
Yeah, but they all, oh, you cheat, you hack. Well, send a ticket, spend $50 and send a ticket. You know.
Hey,
take those as sincere forms of flattery. If they're whining because you've out strategized them,
22. I know.
You've got 2 options. 1, bitch and complain that they're bitching and complaining about you, or 2, take it as a means to an end, continue to do it, and you know, get what you want out of it, and just whitewash their opinions off to the side. Now, you could take it upon yourself, possibly if you're willing to come on to a show, like, you know, in the future, and show these strategies and explain it so that you can actually share this technique with other players and make them both stronger in using it to their advantage against their enemy sectors or enemy players, and 2, gain strength and capability so that those like me who might be in a sector doing a shadow ops space knows how to react and prevent a player like yourself from accumulating my base, from repurposing or re-attributing my shadow ops space. If you teach players that technique and that strategy, then they can create their own counter strategies. And that's what Unshackled was supposed to be, because the other episodes, the other show venue, stopped going from an informative teaching tool into just bitching, complaining, and you know, kowtowing certain groups and spitting on other groups, and we tried to get away from that. And then this episode, this show, Unshackled, started falling into that trap so deeply, and it was so hard to claw out of it. And I'm hoping, me personally, I'm hoping that we don't do that ever again, that we start going back on the right path.
If I was invited on the show, by all means, I'll have my say. As for teaching anybody how to do what I do, I don't really want to give somebody the golden keys to the.
You don't have to give them everything.
But
because, I mean, I've done my last
the show.
4 shadow ops. Everybody's done them, you know, and even that far FAHQ guy who comes on your show sometimes, it took him like 3 months following me around before he even got in my base. You know, it just cracked me up.
But he got in your base.
He got in my base.
That is how I want it. It's your choice whether you want to show your tips and tricks or not. But you coming on just to explain that it can be done is helpful. And that is what the community needs. And I got to take my son to work.
I was jailed in an event about 3 years ago, 10 deep in every direction, you know? And the whole map was just people surrounding and jailing me. And yet I had my 10 toons hidden in the mountains, no one could get to. And I done my event and got all my units, you know? So.
All right. Well, welcome the next person to join. I know, Shadow, you got to take your son to work, so I'll let you have your final word.
I'll be right. No, I'll be right back. I'm just going to mute. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we keep it running. Hey, you know, might as well keep it running. And you know, like he said, let's get this shit out there, get it all out in the air, get it all. So the next show, it won't be brought on. All right. All this personal shit is done. All this personal shit is over.
Motherfuckers.
I will be right back. I'm going to mute. I got to take my son to work. But go ahead. If you guys, you know, if you have beef or you want to see, or there's a way you want to see how the show is going, come on. Let us hear it. Let's go ahead and get all this shit aired out. Let's get it all taken care of. So when we go on Wednesday shows and next Saturday shows and whatever, it will be nothing but War Commander and how we are playing this game. I will be right back.
Let's hope that Dr. Phil don't get all the passwords and kick Shadow Killer like he did Dutch, and then he's the new president.
No, you can't. Uh-oh. You guys are awful close to each other.
It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun.
Who's this thug guy?
It's me.
Thomas.
It's me, you fucker.
Did you come in my base? Was you the guy with level 40 everything? You had like 6 level 40 Omega units.
No.
I got everything level 40, but I got quite a bit. I got a couple things.
One SOT guy come in my base. Yeah, he lost a level 40 War Rig, level 40 Jug, level 40 Phantom, level 40 Herald.
No, the only thing I got this level 40 is my War Rig and my Phantom. That's the only thing I got.
And a 40 Titan, and he lost a 30 Blackout. I was laughing when I logged on and saw what he lost. It was like unbelievable. No one has ever lost so much.
I would love to hit you online or have a one-on-one online. On the air.
I don't actually do one-on-one. I normally do one-on sector. That way it gives me a chance.
But being one-on-one, knowing they're online, knowing, you know, even if you don't know where their tune's coming from, it really tests you. It really does.
I got no tests without that.
Back 2 or 3 years ago, when I used to get hit, I used to hate being hit. I hated being touched, you know. I hated when somebody hit my base. It just fucked with me, you know. But nowadays, I love it.
The trouble is, too many of these new players beg you, oh, can you open me a 70? Can you open me Thor? They got no idea how to use the old units and the strategy on how to do it, and they just.
Well, you know what? Last, I'm telling you right now, last Shadow Ops to get to Siege Squadron. I only did Shadow Ops probably for three weeks. Everything else I did boss bases. Like, I'm not going to touch a Shadow Ops base unless I'm opening it for a friend, or
yeah, exactly.
I absolutely got to because there's no boss baby.
Sunday and get the 8K instead of the 4K. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't do them Friday.
Me neither.
I'm getting ready to do them right now as we speak.
Well, I did do a 70 yesterday. I stole a 70 off of Champ live on the Unshackled show, but that was more for fun than I needed it. Who's this? You? Is this
It's me. It's me.
That's who's talking to you. It's Fi, not the SOG guy. The SOG guy's
you took like 3 months to finally get to my base.
Fuck yeah, because you was always in a bubble. Every time I wanted to get your base,
people
always
think
in a fucking bubble.
It's a sign of weakness. I use it as a sign of strength. Exactly.
Hello,
I just never could find you. I could never find you out of a fucking bubble.
Exactly.
And then when I knew during Warpath, I was like, I was in a sector and I was looking and I was clicking the player base button, and it's hard to find anybody when you got freaking 4,000 or 5,000 infamy. And I think I was in sector 46 maybe, and the only fucking base I found that was out of bubble with over 4,000 plus infamy was you. And boy did I get a shit-eating grin on my face.
Yeah, but everybody does that when they see me out. When I pop, there's like 20 people bombing the sector as if they've got all their spies waiting to see me pop. You know
exactly. Like now you know why it took me 3 months to get into your base. Who is that?
We can hear you.
Okay, good. This is Thomas, or SOG mercenary. Stuart, who are you? What's your game name?
My game name is Stuart, and I'm Tesco. My tag, I made Tesco, TESCO, with the Tesco supermarket picture.
When the hell did I hit you with all this 40 stuff?
I don't know whether it was you. It was a SOG player, SOG. It was a clan name SOG, so I don't know which player it was. But he lost in my base. I always look at the play-by-play, and he lost a level 40 War Rig, a level 40 Jug, a level 40 Phantom, a level 40 Herald, a level 40 Titan, and a 30 Blackout. And I thought, Jesus Christ, is my base that strong, or is he useless?
Well, that's all. I do have those units, but I don't ever remember hitting you. And if I did hit you and lose those, they wouldn't have been fully healed for sure.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that because I was offline, but it was just like it showed what you lost, and I thought, wow, that he don't want anybody ever to see that. But yeah, I think I smashed I smashed one of your lowers, and you come after me. You followed me, I think.
We all have epic fails. I've had some epic failures I wouldn't want nobody to see.
It's if you've got Dracon in your base now and Technics, it's very hard to attack a base now.
It can be online, but man, I don't know, man. I've hit quite a few bases lately, and I've been noticing that my freaking, I love my level 20 freaking phalanx, but the thing of it is, the level 20 phalanx just isn't cutting the mustard anymore, so I had to go ahead and move to my heavy. Even though it's a lot more
I'll tell you what works well. I have level 20 phalanx with Diamond Tech 4 the same.
Oh yeah, so I got all the Diamond Tech.
The thing is, if you send in, when somebody's got a load of Technics and a load of phalanx in their base, Dracons in their bunkers,
towers and bunkers.
Yeah, if you send in 3 legendary mega tanks and 2 legendary laser tanks, which is your 3,000 capacity, just as a lose it tune, that will wipe most of them ground tanks, Technics, and
but so will a level 40 War Rig. Level 40 War Rig just absolutely
War Rig don't get in my base. A War Rig don't get in. I've got 2 Dracon in each of my bunkers.
Drakens don't do much to the War Rig. Now the Jug, they eat that damn thing up. My Drakens are level 18, I think.
16. My Drakons are 16.
Mine are 18. They eat the Jug up. This couple shots, the Jug is freaking.
They said this month that they're going to have Technics, but that's only to get a Technic and Technic Tech. It's not to get tokens for Technics, is it?
No.
Really?
Dutch said on Unshackled yesterday that you'll be able to get tokens from them bases, and I thought, well, that's got to be tack. That's rubbish.
No way.
Yeah, it's got to be tech. I
They
don't
need to
think
give tokens out.
I don't know what
You'll
it is.
get your first base that you destroy. You'll get one extra plus one unit, and then for every subsequent one, you'll get tech, I guess, which is how they normally do it.
Yeah, but probably I didn't say that. Tokens out of the bases.
I heard you on the Unshackled show last night.
You may have wanted to see tokens in the bases, but
yeah, it's not going to give tokens.
Seventh,
no way.
The 7th is our first token base, I think, and I think that's a survivor token base. And the new unit, the new breacher, comes out with tokens on the 7th of February.
I didn't bother with the breacher.
I might have said something. I might have said something about the breacher and the token bases. Maybe you were confused with that.
Scooby had the breachers to level 16 the first day, and he tried them and they was junk.
They're garbage.
Is that the Scooby who used to be mod MOD but left?
Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a really awesome guy.
He's got a strong base.
That he does.
Oh yeah, fucking everything he's got is maxed always. That is Scooby, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And he is such an awesome person. I mean, just even in the game, even if he's your enemy, he's still an awesome person.
He don't attack me anymore. He used to, but he don't attack me now because he knows I just wind people up and like to go and just play as on tilt.
Stuart, I'm still trying to find you in my attack log.
Scooby is a one-man army. And that's how it is.
What sector are you in?
Right now, I am in. Where am I? In 107, I believe it is.
Oh, KC. I go 107 and smash a few there. KC Bill and all that. I'll jump to 107 now. Then you can go out, hover over my base and see if that.
Who is it? Who's from 107? Who is that guy that I know? Oh fuck.
There's several. They're all the old Killer Clowns clan.
It's a NATO sector.
Yeah. Well, I know. I had to talk to the leader of KC because they was gonna try to come over here to help a clan we was smashing in 173, and I was like, man, these guys just called in TAO, and
the other thing that's so funny is you for 5 million thorium, you change your tag name to one that looks similar to swap an O for a 0, and then just cause havoc, then jump to the other sector.
Well, as long as you don't make it personal, bro, I ain't got no problems. I'll smash you in the game and I'll but I ain't got no problems with these as long as you don't make it personal, but I'll drink a beer with you anytime outside the game, but as long as nobody makes it personal, I don't care what they do,
Stuart, I thought you were all about not giving up tactics and explaining tricks and techniques, and you just gave away Daba Phoenix's #1 strategy. Going in, changing your clan tag to a similar one, pretending to be part of that clan while you're smashing them, and then jump out.
Daba knows all the tricks, believe me.
I spent an hour this morning finding his base, because he always jumps around.
Yeah, he's right next to me.
I've now got him in my logs. So when he does his next live Unshackled and he's doing a live taking a shadow op space, I'm going to be waiting outside and have it off him live on here. And I know exactly what, because he'll jump to a sector which no one knows and do it all out. But now he's in my logs, so when he comes out, I'm going in.
Stuart, are you in 107?
I'm in 107, yeah.
All right.
There'll be 50 people around my base now because I'm not liked in 107.
I don't think you're liked anywhere, bro. Let's be honest.
200, 334 is my.
Okay, hold on.
I've typed in chat. It doesn't matter. I'm in a bubble. Then
okay,
Dude, that's fucking horrible. Have you ever thought about trying to? Dude, I think the first time I met you was back in Sector 290.
Yeah,
He was
290.
with,
I used to terrorize that. Yeah, that was an old Wolfpack sector.
No, no, it was before Wolfpack was there. It was before Wolfpack. You was actually with a team there. There was a Muppets, maybe.
Yeah, I was originally with the Muppets, which was
dude, you guys came in there. You guys came in there with
Kia, and then we went and joined KC and just done Rid when the world map, because I nearly quit the game because they changed the game overnight, and when I logged on, the rules had changed, and I thought, "Fuck this game! I'm never playing it again." That day was before the world map opened, and I could sit in a bubble, do my upgrades, and just snipe tunes all day long. And if you sniped a tune, you did not burst your bubble. You only burst your bubble if you stole a depot or you attacked a base. Where I never did that. People would take tunes, the old Hercs and everything, and I'd just sit there and snipe them all day long and not pop. And then that day, Kixie changed it that if you attack a tune,
your bubble went down. Yep.
And I thought my days on this game are numbered. I'm done. But yeah,
it's good to reminisce about the old fun days. See, that was you, mercenary, who come in my base.
Yes, sir, it was.
But it must have been, like you said, it must have been half dead tunes. Yeah.
I'm looking, because I lost a ton. If you're offline, there's no way I lost that much.
Yeah, I was offline. When I come on and I checked, I thought, Jesus Christ.
I wish Keekside would change one thing about the game right now, and that is the retreat tune thing. I wish you could retreat, or not retreat your tune, but you could go out of the tune without having to retreat the damn thing.
Like I said,
you gotta find another tune that's being attacked to go out of the damn tune.
No, that wouldn't work because people would just block bases, attack and leave. If you're the attacker, you can leave. If you're the defender, you've got to stay or retreat. So
but the thing is,
you don't go in. The way around it is if you attack my tune, and I know you're just going to hold it, I don't
just refresh.
You got to have another friend. You got to have another friend to attack your other tune, go into that tune and into attack or retreat that tune, or just not go into the damn tune.
The tune is the solution.
If the game functioned flawlessly and you could refresh the page and be logged back in and be in your base in a reasonable amount of time. But players like myself, I have a very small group. We don't tend to we have different time zones we're all on, so we're split up. I have people in Africa, I have people from Australia in my clan, so that it's different time zones of the day. So we don't always technically have 6 or 8 or 10 or 12 people that can all be posted up and keep an eye on each other's base. Sometimes we'll get caught between 2 days, especially during the weekdays where we're pretty exposed. If I'm defending and people that come to attack me, it's never Bahu coming to attack me. It's never you, Stuart, coming to attack me. It's always Ba and Stuart and Dutch and 17 other people, and I get attacked by 5 or 6 players simultaneously. Now, my reaction times are pretty quick, so I like to defend and snipe the tunes outside my base. But if I get caught off guard and I'm sniping one tune and my other defensive tune gets attacked, I want the capability to go into that defensive tune, move something off screen, leave that screen to go back to go snipe another tune. I see it as a rightful strategy for a player to not only have the ability, I'd rather them have the ability to leave the tune and go to the world map than have the ability to retreat the tune. I'd rather go back to the old stuff.
It would get abused. If you could, as the defender, could just leave, it would get abused. So I think they're spot on. No.
I understand your theory that it could be abused, but think of it. If I'm defending and you attack me, and I go in and I move an attack dog off to the one corner, and I move Spartan ZK with the cloaking tech off to a different corner, and you're in there and you're running around trying to kill my shit or whatever. And I leave that platoon and go to the world map to a different thing. the attack sequence is still running. You're still capable of eventually hunting down those units and killing that platoon and ghosting it into my base. Correct?
There's an easy way to do that now. That's what you're saying is an old strategy. It doesn't
I know
work
it's an old
anymore
strategy.
because all you do is deploy. If I'm attacking that toon with a stealth thing in there, I send in my elite siege squadron. It drops Ravagers, and they'll find it. You know.
Yeah, but it takes so long, and just to kill a detonator. You know, I did exactly what I'd want to, and that would be taking your time to kill a detonator just to try to get in your friend's base, or you're taking that time and not being able to attack a friend. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's also fast ways to kill those units if you got fast computer, fast connection, and can beat the person to the punch.
Certainly.
Everybody thinks it's the Phantom, and it is not the Phantom. The Phantom is too damn slow to kill a detonator on most, unless the person is just absolutely really slow and got a potato.
I used to use. I mean, I used to going back in the old days, not talking currently because I'm not going to give up everything I do now. But I mean, it was the old thing. You drop in your owls. You used to drop in the night owls, and the night owls used to.
Well, anymore, I'll give up mine. I don't give a shit.
And
anymore, I'll usually, I'll try my owls first. But as soon as I send those owls into the front, I have I go ahead and grab my ground platoon if I'm using one at the time, and I will send in whatever it is. My usually it's my phalanx or technicals, and I'll send those in, and I'll head straight to the middle and hit that X button, and they'll spread out and usually catch whatever's there.
Yeah,
but usually I can catch it with my owls with no problem.
I don't even use owls anymore. I've got MK2s again.
Well, I got MK2s, but man, I'm telling you, the owls, like if you watch the Situation Room, I hit Roy Boy's base just to and dude, for prepping, owls are still a great tool.
I'll tell you the difference. I'll tell you the big difference.
So are cyclones. Cyclone's still a great prepping tool.
For me, there's two different scenarios when you're going to use one or the other, because the Oni Mark IIs are absolutely awesome, but they run straight lines. So if they're going straight for similar to the Siege Squadron, they're trying to run a straight bombing path. The thing about the owls over the Oni Mark IIs, owls run in this random figure eight-ish kind of sweeping left and right and swirling beehive.
Sometimes you can even get freaking two hits on something with an owl.
Yeah,
you got the antenna out. Yeah, man.
I think I still love my owls. MK2s wrong, because MK2s will always deploy where your air will deploy. But that
I understand that. I understand that. But what I'm saying is they both deploy from your air direction. But what I'm saying is once they start their run, they run towards a straight line. They run a straight fast path.
Take them to the corner. Just because it comes in at, say, the northeast corner, then I take it to the south corner, off the map, and then I come in from the west where your hunter missile is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's all about people learning how the units work. Instead of on the forums, not on Unshackled, but on these forums, they're crying, oh, it's too hard, it's too this, it's too that. Oh, do you know what I mean? And it just makes me laugh and think, God, these guys have got a clue.
Well, some bases are just outrageous. Like some of the
bases are overpowered, yeah. But I mean, it's
like
very
some of the metal bases
we're here
are just
for fun and entertainment. Kixie are here to give us a bit of entertainment and make as much money off us in the process as possible.
Absolutely.
Let's not forget that,
Yeah, we're not mincing words. We know. Believe me, we all agree.
Oh, believe me, Kickstarter. We know they're there to make money. That's for damn sure.
Does my voice sound normal, or do I score less than CM Bunny and Dutch as being a monotonous tone?
No, you're perfectly with us, ragtag group of individuals. Believe me, nobody's got a worse radio voice than I do.
Well, normally, every event I take one apprentice to come and teach and make him a Tesco player, and then set him up on his own. So all of you guys, you're all welcome to come and be my apprentices after the next event.
I can teach you. I can teach you how to hit bases if you want.
I get my 200K medals a week. Don't you worry about that.
I can teach you how to lose all of your stuff.
I don't lose. It's like I'm calculating. I go in. I know what I'm going to do, which bases I'm going to go. I've got 20 sectors in front of me, the chords of where the guys were the last time if they haven't jumped, and I know which. As soon as I hit that guy, I'm jumping to sector 78. Then I jump to sector 50. Then I jump to sector 158, and eventually somebody will catch up with me. But I'll have 4 or 5 bases in the meantime.
Would you hit my base offline?
What's your name?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you, actually. I think I got you. I was laughing when I saw your base because I think you were setting your base up for one of your buddies to bubble you because you didn't even have a base.
You haven't
just walked around with no loss.
All right, you guys need me on here anymore?
You haven't bubbled me for a long time.
Hey, Venom, can you turn it on and off? You have the power?
I'm hovering over the stop broadcast. Yes, you're gonna take your sabbatical.
I'm going back to playing League.
Damn it! I was gonna play COD.
Yeah, I mean,
all right.
You guys can keep this shit running for as long as you want. I don't care. I just want to make sure that you can stop it if you need to.
Yes, I can.
All right.
If all else fails, we all just hang up the hangout. Eventually, it's gonna, if there's nobody in the room, it's gonna keep going.
Yeah, I'm about to jump off here so I can play my game. I want to thank all you guys for coming out. Keep the shit rolling. Let's air out all the laundry that you guys want to air it out. So come Wednesday, it will be clean, fresh, with no more drama. If you guys have any kind of
Dr. Phil by Wednesday, because we need his entertainment value.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me say this because I didn't get to say this earlier, and I know you had to take your son to work. I've been on this for a little while. I've listened to Phil and you guys for quite a while. I think Unshackled is pretty spectacular. Pretty good friends with the King. I told him when all this crap was going on, trying to figure out, and I actually PM'd you, Shadow, I think, and was wanting to know what happened with Phil. Here's the deal. I think the show goes better when Phil's on it. I think that he's needed on the show. True. I don't really give 2 shits about all the drama between him and all the other people. I mean, go to a room, scream at each other or smack each other around. I don't give a shit. But I think that the show runs better when they're on it. So I think it should be at least considered or ask him. I know he's kind of stubborn and bullheaded, and he might not want to do that, but also, I like the idea of having him there.
Right in what you're saying. In a workplace, if there's X amount of workers on the shop floor and management and wherever, everyone gets on with everyone.
Right.
There's guys who get on or put up with or keep quiet, but there's guys who hate each other. And in every workplace, in every community, it's not all cliquey where we all bend over and everybody loves each other. It don't happen, and there's no reason why it should not happen here. Well, you're not. It's human beings. It's not going to happen. But Dr. Phil, sometimes I just curse to myself thinking the guy's so thick and stupid, but he is entertaining.
Well, he's still on the Unshackled page, guys. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I'm cool with it. I don't, I have no problems with it. This is not personal. I have no problems adding him back. That's right. The page is open.
Shadow Killer and put Dr. Phil in charge.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Well, that could happen. That could happen. Shadow Killer would cancel this, and it'd have
let Phil know. I mean, that at the end of the day, we need to let Phil know that yes, we've had our problems, we have whatever, all right, but we love him. Like I said, this is not personal. I still respect Phil. He is still my friend. There is nothing personal about the decision I made.
But I think you should reinstate him. And today, what's gone on over the weekend is
you want to air grievances? Here's the grievance. When Phil, and I'm going to use very harsh terminology, when Phil learns his place, he's welcome back. Until the time when he can understand that there's a certain amount of respect that he must give to everyone else and stop continuing to stoke the fires of drama and bullshit for whatever his manipulative personal reason or not.
I disagree.
No, stop. Let me talk. Let me talk. Because you don't know.
You always have the idiot in the group.
That's fine. This is not about idiots. What this is about is there was a situation that occurred, okay, that people don't know about everything that occurred. You're only seeing face. You're only seeing the face value. Everybody jumped on the bandwagon.
I know,
and we're not going to bring up the situations.
Well, what I'm saying, I know what the grievances. Hold on, guys. I know what went on. I know both sides. I know all the stories. I will not air it out there because out of respect for Phil and the other people. But this was already we already let everybody know that we were not going to have the drama back on the show.
Exactly.
Okay. And he brought like I said, if he would have done it on his own channel, no problem. And like I said, I got no problem bringing him back as producer, but he needs to be taught a little bit of humility. And he needs to be shown that this is our show.
Yes. Guys, can you please not have me? But I'm going to copy an Unshackled tag, go and bubble White Witch and all the others, and just cause a lot of drama until Phil comes back to make that void happen again.
All right, just make sure you take a lot of screenshots and post them on our page.
Yeah, see, Richard said it best. This is not the Dr. Phil show.
No,
this is the community show, and he needs. And if I'm only human, guys. If I'm wrong in doing it this way, then I'm sorry. This is the only way I know how to do it. I have no problems bringing them back.
All right, so
you guys on the page. You guys need to get on the page and let Phil know that he is loved, respected, and he wants to be. He's wanted.
Exactly.
I don't want to keep him off and he's not. This door is open to him. If he is on listening right now, he can jump on and say his piece. No problems whatsoever. I respect the man. The man's not an idiot. He's smart. That is his way.
Yes.
With all the respect in the world, Shadow Killer, he's 20 moves ahead of you. So if you've just moved one step forward, he's still 19 in front of you.
You're kowtowing to something that's not real.
I have no problems with that, though. I have no problems with him being smarter than me. I have no problems with him being, those many moves.
So just to clarify, is the lead producer Dutch fired or not fired?
No, he's never been fired.
He's never fired.
I heard him. He was fired this morning.
Who told you he was fired this morning? Who gave Phil the authority to hire or fire anybody? This is the problem, and this is why it has to stop right fucking now. Phil does not have the authority to do all, end all, be all. The immortal Dr. Phil is a caricature, okay? The gentleman behind it, I have the most admiration, love, and respect for. But what I was saying is simple. He needs to learn his place, and his place is as a member of a group of individuals. We are a family. This idea that he's pushed, that he is the alpha, omega, god, and dictator of this brand is not a reality. And too many of you have been lamb and sheep led into this belief. He was the lead. He was the lead administrator. He was the lead. Let me finish. He was the lead administrator to the goings on of this show. He was the most effective, wonderful, brilliant producer for episodes. He was one of the greatest, people to run and control and get rid of any potential problems that might occur with the page. All of these were absolutely wonderful attributes. They were driving him to a position and running him ragged. His health became a concern. His day-to-day goings on. He has other things to do with his life. He wants to run his Twitch channel with other games that he actually likes to play. War Commander was actually bringing him down, in my opinion, a little bit, because the game itself, War Commander, it was driving him nuts. He saw all the problems with it. And he helped us see what was going wrong, and he had a great knowledge of what the company itself and what they had done with other games, Vega and Battle Pirates and Backyard Monsters and all the other parameters that Kixeye, formerly Casual Collective, used to do. So for that, he was a very important role in this family. However, you are assuming that he was terminated. He's not. He's still a member of this family. He's still a member of the page, but he has to know his role and his position. And his position is not to hire or fire or admin or unadmin anybody. His position is not Lord, Overlord, and Master of Unshackled. That
So
is
to clarify for everybody listening, was Dutch fired this morning? Yes
No.
or
No, never.
All right, guys,
Shit.
everybody quiet.
Yes.
That was
Everybody
good news this morning. Now this afternoon, you fucked it for me.
All right, everybody quiet. I got something to say real quick. All right, this is my fault for not forgiving Phil. I let Phil do this. This is not anybody's fault. This is not Phil's.
No.
He assumed that since I stepped back completely away from it, that he had complete and total control, and he did. This is not anybody's fault but my own, and
No,
I am rectifying it.
No,
Now,
no.
hold on.
He had oversight. He had
No.
total oversight. He did not have.
I let him run it any way he see fit, and I said it on the shows. This was my fault. This is not anybody's fault but my own. And I got no problems taking responsibility for it. This is my fault with all the confusion. This is my fault about letting him have so much power. This was my fault.
This is like when Charlie Sheen was fired from 2.5 Men.
No, but he made a hell of a lot more money when he left.
You good with Krishna or not?
It'll be good because he's still welcome. He'll come back.
My only thing is this: it's not anything against him. We love him and we respect him, and he's welcome and everything. It's just what has to happen is he needs to take a step back and collect himself and take a break and a rest and come back for the betterment of the group of players and not so much for the
Just so I can put it in my agenda diary, because this has been as much fun as smashing bases and stealing Shadow Op 70s. When is the next show? And do I get an invite to talk again?
Wednesday will be open. The
invites are going to come a lot more now.
Open show. The link for the YouTube for the Hangouts will be posted in the Unshackled page, and it will be on the YouTube. From now on, this is completely open mic.
And is KS Man of War something to do with Unshackled?
He's part of the. I mean, he's just part of the YouTube. I mean, he's
part of the, bubble him. I know where he is as well.
I mean, this is open for everybody. I have no problems with it. I have no problems with Phil. Like I said, this is all at the end of the day. Like I said, the buck stops with me. So this is my fault. All this drama, all this going on, all this changes is my fault. So I have to man up and take responsibility, and I have to fix it. And this is how I'm going to fix it. This is how I will fix it. From now on, it will be me adding and removing people as producers. If you have a suggestion for a producer, let me know.
I have a suggestion. Can we have that Dr. Phil guy? I don't know where he is.
I have no problem
at the end of this.
You guys get on the page. Let me know if you want to. If all right, you have a problem with Dutch. That's awesome. If it doesn't work out, you gotta give him a chance to get right. Sure if it doesn't work out, then I'll put somebody else on there. That is how it's gonna be from now on. And I'm gonna let the community choose. The community is gonna choose whether you want this person as a producer or this person, but you gotta give him a chance. You can't go, okay, one episode, no, fuck that, he's shit. No, you got to give the person a chance. You got to let them have, a month or so underneath. This shit's not easy. Getting on there and talking to a community is hard. When I first did this on Battle Vortex, let me tell you something. I was a scared fucking chicken shit. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But I got time to get better. And so you need to give these people that are producers time to improve. If they don't improve, as you guys can see, I have no problems removing them. None.
Okay. I'm going to listen. I'm going to be open-minded for the next production by Dutch then. I thought he was shit. As long as he remembers to press the present button, I'm prepared to listen.
Give him advice. Yeah, that's what I got. I got Data King. Data King is who helped me. He was so helpful. The community was helpful. If there's a problem with the show, we have an open forum page, guys. It will not, as long as it's about War Commander and not about cheating. The Unshackled Facebook page is open for everybody. Get on there. Let the producer know, hey, this is how you fucked up. This is how you can get better. Please work on it. If they can't work on it and you guys feel like they can't be worked on, you let us know. Get on the page and say, okay, this guy isn't working the fuck out. Let's find ourselves a new producer.
Absolutely.
Pick the producer. We'll go through it. We'll check them. We'll vet them. As a community, as everybody, the whole show, the whole community. We have almost 1,000 people on the Unshackled page.
A lot.
Yeah, we have. Let me see. I'm checking right now. We have 867 members on the Unshackled page. That is 867 of you guys who can give a vote on who you want as producer, how the producer's doing. Give us the feedback. We want the feedback. I want the feedback. This is our game. This is our show. So fine. I'm going to include the community. I'm going to include the Unshackled people. It is on all of us now to pick the producers, to see how the show is going. If you don't like how the show is heading, make a post. Let us know. We'll work on it. Let us know. Give us feedback. We are not Kickside. We will take your feedback into consideration. The chat and the comments will not be locked. I don't care. If you're Shadow Kill, you're a fucking cocksucker. Fine. Make you happy? Okay. I want to know. Us as a community, we need better communication between all of us. That's the producers, to the people on the panel, to the people that are out there in YouTube. All of us need to get together and go, okay, Dutch, this is what you did wrong. This is how you need to fix it. Venom, you need to stop. You turned the show off early and made a new one. This is how you need to fix it.
Yep.
Shadow, you need to shut the fuck up, please.
No, Venom, you need to shut the fuck up, please.
Let us know. All right.
Don't do a list for Dutch. Just get him to press the present button.
There you go.
Awesome stuff.
Well, there's two aspects.
Also, you need, hell, be fucking animated like I am. I love doing this shit. I get I get into it. When you do your opening credits, fucking sell that shit. Be proud of what you do. Don't be monotonous. Don't be boring. Fucking sell this shit. Because at the end of the day, we are trying to have some fun. So have fun. Make the show fun. We had an argument. Do you see any of us leaving, cursing each other out? No, we had an argument. It's done. But we had fun arguing. Make this shit fun. If there's a problem, let us know.
I think we should have Dr. Phil back. If you guys all say sorry live on air to Dr. Phil, I'm not
saying sorry to him.
I'm not apologizing to anybody. I'll be straight. I'll apologize to the community, but I'm not apologizing to an individual.
You need to apologize to me right now.
Okay, because I'm a Shadow Killer.
Look,
I don't apologize to a goddamn person. Now, the community got no problems with apologizing to you. Yeah, if I was wrong, sorry.
But this community is your customer, so the customer's always right. So I reckon we should have Dr. Phil back on Wednesday, get rid of everybody else, job done.
Look, at the end of all this, the only thing that he did was in overstepping his bounds when he used the Unshackled banner.
That's good enough.
We can't have that kind of there.
When he used the Unshackled banner in order to, state his.
What's your chords, please? Who's speaking now? What's your chords?
I'm Venom. My chords
you're
are
Venom. Oh, you're
I'm
Venom.
in sector 48. My base is empty. Hell, I don't even think it's set up.
What sector are you in now, Venom? And what's your
I'm sure I've been in your base a long time ago. Probably when I hunted
no gamer. I had to say, I don't want apologies from anybody, guys. Phil does not need to apologize. Nobody needs to apologize. That's what this show's for. This show is to air out
the group. He's been here a long time. He does it his way. Dutch does it his way. Dobra, whatever his name is,
Phoenix,
you know. But I think you lose a lot by not having Phil. No one should. I'm just winding everybody up here.
No. But we agree.
Go ahead and get on the page.
We agree. We agree. We're losing a lot.
I got no problems with him coming to making it producer. He just needs to recognize that his authority stops at a certain point, and my authority is total and all.
Absolute.
That
Absolute
is
power.
Okay, is that at the end of the day, and Richard said it best. He overstepped the mark by saying the community can suck a bag of dicks. Come on, drunk or not, you don't say that to your people.
Thankfully I didn't hear that.
Okay, and these are your family members. These are your people. These are the people who watch, and you don't tell those people that.
Shadow Venom, let me get in here for 2 seconds and ask a question. If you're going to say that you're airing grievances here and you're trying to not really rebuild, but if you're just trying to repair what kind of broken relationships are there in the community, why don't you air the grievances that happen between Daba, between Phil, between whoever?
Phil needs to be on.
That's fine, but that needs to, for people like me and other people who don't have any idea exactly what all happened, we need to know all that going forward.
It's over a girl. Most of this is over a girl.
That's fine. Just say that, because that's all I need to hear to say that.
That's all you got. Okay, at the end of the day, this is all over a girl.
Okay, well, then I don't need to hear anymore.
All this problems is over a chick.
Then that's ridiculous, and I will move.
And I will say this, that it's not that she is not without a reason why there's frustration. She's done things in the past, and she's a flighty character.
Mm-hmm.
But you're taking a personal issue with leaving and coming back and doing all kinds of crazy stuff,
bring it into the game,
and bringing it into not just the game, bringing it into us.
Though, I mean, all that, to be honest, all that could have been taken to a private message, and they could have hashed it out there.
Circles back to what I told you originally. They need to go to a separate room and hash out their differences and get on.
At the end of the day, it was hashed out multiple times. Rules were set. Statements were made. This wasn't supposed to continue. It was supposed to be done with, but it kept being brought back to light and brought back to light and brought back to light. And when it could not be let go, the end result is what you had last night.
What happened at the end of the day?
Yep.
I mean, it's over a girl, and to be honest, it's a girl who lives 10,000 miles away.
Right. That's what I was about to say. Probably not anywhere in the vicinity.
Yeah, okay, I mean, it's 10,000 miles away, man. Come on. Let's be realistic.
That and people in the community don't go well together.
Yeah, I mean,
and then you compound that personal opinions about all 3 or 4 people involved. You compound that the game politics, the sector politics, the clan politics,
the game not running right. I mean, it's so much piles on top after that comment. It just keeps going.
Yeah. So I mean, like there's problems with the player herself and how people interact with her in the game, and there's problems with her and interactions and private conversations, and then you have the fighting over the centerpiece, and it was kept escalating and escalating and escalating, and it was not good for the family, for the rest of us.
Funny is I have no idea who this person is.
Yeah, I know.
Big guy.
None. I mean, I read chat and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? This person is 10,000 miles away and you're bickering over it? Really? Come on.
Yeah, so.
Well, thank you for that bit of information. I've got to get out of here.
Yeah,
so
I'm about to
get my kids breakfast. So
I got to
Joe, keep up letting us all get in. I think that's a huge thing, letting anyone actually get in here to talk, like myself. So,
we'll
see
if there's any problems, jump on the page. Let us know. I have no problems approving questions that are relevant to War Commander. I'll go ahead and clear that out now. If it's
Yes.
not relevant to War Commander, I will not approve it. So if you have a question, if you want to see change, what kind of change, let us know.
Awesome, guys.
Want to know. See you later, man.
Later, man.
Thanks, everyone. Please come back, Dr. Phil. That's the last word. Cheers. Bart.
Yeah, I'm about to shut it down completely.
Yeah, I hear you.
I want to thank all you guys for coming out. It was awesome. The Wednesday show, open mic. Saturday show, open mic. Everybody's fucking welcome. I don't care who you are. If you guys want Doc to come back and let him produce, get on the page. Let him know, so he knows that he is loved. Let him know. Yeah, let him know. I'll say it here, so because I know he's going to watch the show. Phil, you're welcome. We love you. We have nothing but respect for you. But you got to know that the buck stops.
Have Phil on the Wednesday show. It's going to be so monotonous and boring. So
Oh,
need Phil there for the
I'll be there. I'll be there. It won't be boring. All right, guys. Thanks for all coming out. Let us know what's happening. This is War Commander Unshackled. We're out, baby. Peace.
Well, I'm